Good evening, students. We are going to see one more problem in this class. Problem number 70. Hope you're all writing each and every problem in your classwork neatly. Those who didn't, please try to complete it within 1 or 2 days and be prepared. Also try to write and practice all the problems. Your midterm portion is first chapter and second chapter. What are all the problems that we saw? You just revise it properly. The portions are only 2 units, first chapter and second chapter. You're going to write the test only for 50 marks. Hope you will start preparing well, right? Okay, now we will see the question number 70. I'll read out the question now. If z is equal to 2 minus 2i, it's a complex number. If you see, find the rotation of z by theta radians in the counterclockwise direction about the origin when theta is equal to 2 pi by 3. So it looks like a different question which we haven't discussed before. Well, only if we know this is a result that was given in our textbook. If we know this result, we can easily do this problem. This is a ready-made result that we are having. Even we are having a proof in our textbook also. What the result says is the complex number z e power I theta is nothing but, z means this complex number z into e power I theta is nothing but rotation of z, rotation of this by how much radians, how much angle? Theta radians. In which direction? In the counterclockwise direction about the origin. So this is the result that we should know. If the result again says z into e power I theta, what is the meaning for this? That is what the result is. Z into e power I theta. If I write like this, the meaning is rotation of z by theta radians in the counterclockwise direction about the origin. So wherever we see z e power I theta, what is the meaning that we have to take? It is nothing but the rotation of this complex number through theta radians in the counterclockwise direction about the origin. Now we once again we will read the question. One complex number is given to us, z. They are asking us to find the rotation of this by theta radians, where theta is given as 2 pi by 3 in the counterclockwise direction about the origin. Again I repeat, a complex number is given to us. We need to find the rotation of this complex number with the angle 2 pi by 3 in the counterclockwise direction about the origin. So actually we need to find z e power I theta. That's all. Actually we have to find what? Z into e power I theta. So that is what we are starting. This is the answer actually. Z e power I theta is equal to, what is z? You should write that. The complex number given to us, 2 minus 2i. E power I theta means e power I. Theta value is given in the question, 2 pi by 3, that you substitute here. Next, my aim is to convert this complex number into polar form. I think I need not explain in a deep way, I think, because you know how to convert a complex number into polar form. So I'm going to convert this into polar form. So what I'm doing is I'm writing this as r into cos theta plus I sin theta, finding r value. These are all the formula that we have already come across, right? R is equal to this. Before finding theta, we should find alpha. Use this formula, tan inverse y by x, modulus y by x. So even though imaginary part is minus 2, I'm just writing 2 because of modulus. Real part is also 2, so 2 by 2 becomes 1. Tan inverse 1 means 45 degree, which is pi by 4. So we found out alpha. Theta will be found out using quadrant. Theta lies in the fourth quadrant. Why I am telling fourth quadrant? See the complex number, plus minus. That is what written in the bracket, plus minus. Real part is plus, imaginary part is minus. So the theta value lies in the fourth quadrant. What is the formula for theta in the fourth quadrant? Theta equal to minus alpha. Alpha value we know pi by 4. So theta equal to minus pi by 4. So after doing all these things, we found out r and theta. Now I am going to substitute that r and theta in the second equation. Therefore 2 minus 2i will become is equal to, r means 2 root 2, the value that we got. Bracket cos theta plus I sin theta. Cos theta is minus pi by 4 plus I sin minus pi by 4. Now if I want to write this in Euler's form, how will you write? What is Euler's form? E power I theta. What is the expansion? Cos theta plus I sin theta. Now here this can be written as, shall I write cos minus pi by 4 plus I sin minus pi by 4? This question can be written as e power minus I pi by 4. Will you agree? See the expansion. This is called Euler's form. E power I theta is equal to cos theta plus I sin theta. This is like that, cos theta plus I sin theta. So that can be written as e power I theta. E power I, what is theta? Minus pi by 4. So e power minus I pi by 4. The short form for this is e power minus I pi by 4. That is what I am going to write in the next line. Yes, see now. 2 minus 2i is written as, this is r value 2 root 2. That entire cos minus pi by 4 plus I sin minus pi by 4 is written as e power minus pi I pi by 4. This is what Euler's form. Okay, now the first equation gives, first equation means actually that the problem that we need to find what? Z into e power I theta. Z means the complex number that they have given, 2 minus 2i, that was now converted into polar form. So this value I am writing here, 2 root 2 e power minus I pi by 4. In place of Z, one complex number was given to us. That complex number we have turned to, or we have changed into polar form. So in place of Z, instead of writing 2 minus 2i, I am writing the polar form. Then e power I theta, e power I, what is theta given in the question? 2 pi by 3. So keep this number as it is. E power, since bases are same, powers can be combined. So take I as common outside. The balance thing is, here is 2 pi by 3 positive, here it is minus pi by 4. I think this thing you will understand very nicely, because simplification only. E to the power of combining these two, not subtracting these two. How will you subtract? Take I as common outside, write the remaining thing. Take LCM. LCM for 3 and 4 is 12. So this becomes 8 pi, this becomes 3 pi. 3 into 4, so numerator into 4. 4 into 3, numerator into 3, 3 pi. What is 8 pi minus 3 pi? 5 pi. So 2 root 2 e to the power of I 5 pi by 12 is the final answer. That is the value for what? Z e power I theta. So actually in this question they are asking us to find the rotation of Z through an angle theta in the counterclockwise direction about the origin. So we need to find Z e power I theta. First we need to convert Z into polar form. So converted, then e power I theta. Simplify and write the answer. Try to understand this. Again, a homework of similar type will be given to you shortly. Don't forget to prepare for the midterm test, children. The portions are first chapter and second chapter. You can just revise what are all the problems that we saw. That itself is enough. So practice those problems very well. I'm not going to give one word this time, only problems. I'll give the blueprint later, but the total mark that you're going to write is for 50 marks. So practice all the problems that we saw in a separate notebook, right? Thank you, children.